So this is the lab report for Group H from Mohammed, Amira, and Sherwin Satish. And the only two test bench we really need to show is the up-down and the top file, because those are the only things that changed from last week's lab. So last week's lab was basically showing a multi-digit counter, and this week is loading in values into that multi-digit counter. So we're loading in values in the up-down and the top file. We just had to make some changes. Besides that, the clock manager, the converter from binary to BCD we have, and the seg drive, it's the same as last week, so there isn't really a point in me showing the test bench for that. But the up-down test bench has changed, and let me just show how it has changed. Okay, so as you can see here, let me just make it more clear. And alright, so as you can see here, when we start off, the reset is at 1, so it's still resetting everything, and the load hasn't been activated yet, so that's why it's don't cares, because it just ignores that initially. But when the load is activated, and this U, it represents a specific value we want to put in, so 4 in this case, and N represents which digit we want to put it in, and 1 in this case means the second digit, because 0 would be the first digit, if that makes sense. So it wants to input 4 on the second digit, and as we can see in the output, it successfully does so. So that just shows that our new up-down works. Okay, so now we're going to show off the top file. Okay, so top file. And the top file basically just instantiates everything. So we're just going to show off the top file. Alright, so here we go. So in the top file, what basically is happening is that we're basically saying that we're going to load in a value of 0 into the 7seg display. And as you can see, 0 is actually loaded, because when we check the binary value here, this shows how the middle part of the 7 seg, it shows how the middle part is actually turned off. So that's how the shape of a 0 is formed. And then here we can see that it is indeed the last digit that is that the value is loaded in. So yeah, that just shows how the top file works. So yeah.